Yeah, man. Waking up. 2.7 update. What is going on? What's new? Time stretching. People are coming in their pants right now because this is a feature they've been waiting for since a long time. I mean a long time. 2010, I remember reading in the forums the requests on this. I'm not super impressed because you could do this on the fucking S900. Correction, excitement got me excited. Of course, the machine already had a time stretch, of course, but the S900 didn't have a real-time time stretch, and neither did the machine. So I'm talking shit. I need some expertise on this. Tim, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct, Jonathan.
Come on. It's time stretching. But yeah, I have to give them that. It is amazing that it finally came out, and they have a pretty cool feature. So it's not a huge update per se, but it does have some promising hints on where machine is heading in the future, which is a more integrated with audio and streaming audio instead of just triggering audio by MIDI. Yeah, okay, so normally what you would do when you load up a sample, for instance, when you're importing from the folder, just drag it in on a track like this. That will make a sampler instance. You see this? That's how it usually works. And a sampler is a plugin instance. What you want to do here, we'll choose another pad real quick. Hold Shift and press Browser. Now you'll get this list, this menu here. Go to Audio. You see how Sampler is there? That's Sampler right there. But we got the Audio. That's the new one. That's the one we want to use. Okay, now we have an audio instance on the pad we've selected. So what the fuck now, Jonathan? We'll do the same thing. Pull in your sample, I'm pulling it a whole beat here, and drag it onto your audio instance pad. There, automatically time stretched. You see here how we got it laid out here. The waveform. So if I play it, oh, automatic. Now there's two different modes here. You can either have it on loop, that'll automatically loop it. And on gate, that will also loop it. But every time I press the pad, see, it allows for the sound to come through. Now you can so much easy edit what parts of the sound you want to come through. Just drag it around with the mouse like this. A piece of cake. Let's see here what you can do. And now that we have the loop here. Okay. We've gated it and shit. Now we can start to play around with the pitch. Staying on time, sounding sweet. Let's change the tempo. That's where down here we begin to hear the artifacts. So, bless, how is this going to benefiting me, the new update with the time stretching and all? Well, for one, remixing is going to be a hell of a lot quicker. Because if you tried it before, you'll know it is some extra work because you have to chop the whole acapella up and lay it out on the beat and re-trigger it unless you make the chops tiny. If you tried it, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's gonna be a smooth and dandy from now on. You could, for example, it's gonna make it much easier for you to set up a live set. You could have a whole beat resampled on one pad, or several elements of a beat laid out on the pads and have a great deal of control over them, and the tempo. I've been trying to figure out how to use the machine in a live setup, but what's been bugging me is how I can't have a whole bunch of beats in there and not do the tempo changes. I would have to do the tempo changes manually and import a bunch of groups. Yeah, we can figure out something real cool with this. And I really like the gate function, how you could use it. That's gonna take the, we're probably gonna hear a change in a lot of beats on, people are definitely gonna be using that effect a lot with unexpected sounds. I think that's my bet. Use it unconventionally to make it sound fucked up and interesting, or you could use it, have it for practical use, just keeping your shit on time. It's nice.